But first, a one-of-a-kind solar-powered plane trying to make it all the way around the globe is making a stop right here in Arizona tonight.
In a few years' time, hopefully, the entire society, the entire world will work with this type of technology.
So the plane here, it is called Solar Impulse 2, and it is set to arrive in Arizona in just a few hours from now. Thanks for being with us. For the news at 6, I'm Brandon Lee.
And I'm Nicole Kreitz. The plane just took off outside of San Francisco early this morning. The pilots are trying to fly around the world without using any fossil fuel. Jeff Van Sant is live out at the Phoenix Goodyear Airport awaiting this historic arrival. Jeff.
Yeah, not to sound like an aviation dork, but I really love this stuff. This reminds me of the adventure that Charles Lindbergh took when he crossed the Atlantic in the Spirit of St. Louis. So this aircraft is going to be coming down the taxiway here. Now, just to kind of give you an idea of how big this thing is, especially its wingspan, it spans about 240 feet. And to make it a comparison, that's about the same as a 747 jumbo jet's wingspan. That's an incredible feat. Now, off to the side here, this is where it's going to be stored for the next couple of days. They do some routine maintenance before it heads off to New York City. So here it is taking off early this morning in San Francisco, and this plane is slow, so the journey could take more than 16 hours to arrive here in Phoenix. This is such an amazing story. It begins in March 2015. The Solar Impulse 2 takes off from the United Arab Emirates, making several stops, but flew across Asia. Now, they did set a world record, longest nonstop flight, 4 days, 21 hours, 52 minutes. That flight was from Japan to Hawaii, and they made their way to the continental U.S., landing in San Francisco, and is now heading here, of course, to Phoenix. Now, to remember that this thing is powered entirely by solar energy, which are expand across the wings, and it sucks that in, and that is what's powering these motors. Can you imagine going across an ocean on just solar energy? Now, the reason why it's taking so long for it to get here, it only has a top speed of about 50 miles per hour. So again, this aircraft is going to arrive here shortly after 9 o'clock tonight, and of course, we're going to continue to follow it as it arrives here tonight. Guys, back to you.
Jeff, it's so crazy. Thank you. We're talking, it's like a glider flight, 28 to 50 miles an hour. Right now in our 3TV News app, we're live streaming the cockpit camera from inside Solar Impulse 2. We're also going to be live streaming its Arizona landing at 9 o'clock.